Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath, where I am continuing with the Catacombs chain. On to part 2. And this part is a bit more dangerous. There's a few big fights in here.
The moans of the undead rumble throughout the sanctuary. The scrape of bone against stone sounds from the north wing. Something strange ahead. The bloodstains on the floor seem to go through the wall on the right.
Sadly, I have no elemental effects on my mace, but they're still taking plenty of damage from the guard effects. In fact, all of these guard effects will be rather nice for the many bat fights in this quest chain.
You have found a secret room. This must be where the warden kept his keys. His body lies on the floor, twisted in death.
There is a trap on the chest, of course, which is safe providing you don't get up on the plinth that it's on there. Alright, so let's go clear the other wing.
The stench of walking corpses hangs thick in the air here.
Is that the first damage I took in the whole quest? You see, this is why invulnerability armor used to be such a common thing to craft earlier in the game. Having damage resistance 5 is big. It's a big buff. And a very welcome one, since clerics were kind of a problem early game in the past. And until you get the cooler attacking and crowd control spells. Clerics are always powerful, but not necessarily a lot of fun to play. That said, being almost invulnerable to damage. It's very useful in groups, but isn't necessarily hugely exciting when you're playing solo. Still, the later parts of this chain will be rather more scary. Okay.
The undead have battered these doors relentlessly. You might be able to open them now with the master key. This way lies Minan's ward. The reek of the undead is almost palpable.
Okay, this is the big fight on this corner here. I know at least one of these rooms actually has a trap on, well, other than the trap we've already seen, has a trap on the back wall if you get too close to the edge. I think that's one of the secret door rooms, or the locked door rooms, I mean. Alright, this is the big fight. I think half the enemies there killed themselves on my guard items. Obviously I wouldn't have played the fight that way, except on a very tanky character like this one. As you will see from my previous playlist on YouTube, I quite often end up backing up all the way down the corridor, stringing those guys out.
A dirt-caked man stares at you from across the room, his eyes glazed with madness. Fitzwood vanishes before your eyes.
So many chests in here.
The exit gate slams closed as you approach. From the south, you hear another portcullis clatter open. The south wing. This way you hear the rattle of iron, the low metallic growling.
Some of those are actually pretty big hits that I'm taking. I think I got... So that guy crit and I got -9. But I have DR10 from the stone skin. So it must have been a crit for 19. That's not shabby at this level. So I'm making it look easy, but it is because of the damage reduction. Having the Starward Trinket is useful. And even without it, I have the DR5 from being a War Priest. Sadly, both of those things will be less powerful as I get higher level. But of course, I will get awesome cleric spells instead to balance that out. Yes, lack of balance is a problem for this guy. But there are not enough skill points to do anything about that. Natural armor +1 is useful,
This
but
lever may open the way out.
I have that on the helmet already. Okay, this is the other big fight. On the plus side, I can use a longsword for these guys.
The exit gate blind. Nearby doors open as well. You hear clattering and growling.
Oh, I have ransack already. Alright, I am done. Thanks for watching.